hereby denounce and
our hearts, that this is the law of our hearts. And I think all of us now are very sober in realizing that unless we integrate, we stand in mistake.
Survive the encounter, get justice later. In some black homes, that's the advice when dealing with police, even in 2009.
Be polite in front of the police. Your life may depend on it.
Paul Butler, a Harvard-trained former federal prosecutor, recalls being arrested in front of his home after a dispute with a neighbor over a parking space. No questions asked.
When the police came out, they saw a black man, and as soon as they saw me, it's like they wanted to arrest. They didn't even want to listen to what I had to say.
And today's reality. Black males are incarcerated at roughly 7 times the rate of their white counterparts. 76% of blacks in a recent ABC News poll said African Americans do not receive equal treatment from police as whites do. Scott Newman, a hotel manager, described it being pulled over by police.
Pulled over for no reason whatsoever, not speeding, and they just unpacked my entire car for no reason at all, looking for drugs or something.
The lunacy of rounding up people because they look a certain way or are suspected of being in violation of immigration statutes can only lead to one thing: violations of people's basic fundamental civil rights.
Don't you think we're going to have a problem here with cops bothering people just because they seem to be Hispanic even though they're citizens or they have a green card?
Nadia Hassan is a frequent flyer, so imagine her surprise when she arrived at the security checkpoint at Washington's Dulles International Airport Tuesday.
Racial, religious profiling, I'm being singled out as a security threat
The 40-year-old Michigan-born Muslim American headed to Los Angeles says she was singled out for what she calls a humiliating full-body search. When she asked why this was happening,
The gentleman who was working there specifically told me that the reason why I'm being put through this type of search is because I'm wearing a headscarf. He actually told me that that's the reason why you are being targeted.
she's not alone. On Monday, a Muslim Canadian woman says she was made to feel like a terrorist because she was wearing a headscarf, berated, and banned from boarding a flight to the United States, all because of her faith. The Council on American Islamic Relations calls these textbook cases of profiling.
It is violating the law, it is unconstitutional and un-American to single out people because of their religion.
U.S. Customs, who handled the Canadian woman's case, would not comment specifically on it. But in a statement to CNN, the TSA says current screening procedures for bulky clothing and headwear have been in place since 2007. That wearing a headscarf doesn't automatically trigger a search. And, quote, in instances where passengers choose not to remove bulky clothing, including headwear, our officers are trained to offer a private screening area and may conduct a pat-down search to clear the individual. Hassan says her pat-down search happened in public, in front of her 5-year-old daughter and several male TSA agents. She stresses she favors strict security, but not when the screening is selective.
Do they even know what they're looking for? You're targeting the innocent people, but yet the bad guys are getting away. So it just makes me wonder.
The Council on American Islamic Relations says if the TSA is going to flag women who wear headscarves, what about nuns who wear habits or Sikhs who wear turbans? What about them? The TSA says it continues to work closely to provide security protocols that are thorough, effective, and foster respect. Alina Cho, CNN, New York.